Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. Today we're diving straight into a seriously fascinating tactical guide from Income Systems AI. It's called the Ad Revenue Stacking Playbook. And guys, it is completely designed to turn your single content stream into a compounding, multi-platform income machine. If you want the actual, real-world engineering that takes an idea from concept to revenue without any of that fake guru hype, this breakdown is exactly what you need. Let's dive in.
You know the drill, right? Most creators just grind out content. You pour hours of research into a topic, make one single video, and then, well, you just kind of cross your fingers and hope YouTube ad revenue is enough to pay the bills. But here's the thing, relying on a single platform's algorithm is the absolute ultimate creator trap. If that algorithm shifts, your income vanishes literally overnight. You just end up on this endless treadmill, forced to constantly produce new, trendy content just to maintain a baseline.
Well, the solution laid out in this playbook completely flips that script. Instead of making single, isolated videos, we're talking about building full, living ecosystems. We are moving entirely away from the old way, where one video equals one revenue stream, and upgrading to the new way, where a single intellectual property asset earns from 4 different places all at once.
Let's be brutally honest here. If you're creating content without turning it into a full revenue ecosystem, you are literally bleeding potential income. I mean, if you're ignoring blog display ads, skipping email capture, completely missing out on affiliate commissions for content that's already getting traffic, or if you're just building trendy content that dies instead of evergreen content that compounds, you are leaving massive, massive money on the table.
All right, here's the exact blueprint we're covering today. First, the Contentcore ecosystem. Then, Layer 1, YouTube ad revenue. Layer 2, blog display ad revenue. Layer 3, minimum viable tools. Layer 4, affiliate and email stacking. And finally, the compounding revenue machine.
Okay, let's kick things off with part 1, the Contentcore ecosystem.
To really get this system, we have to completely rethink how we look at a piece of content. Enter the Content Core. Think of this as your anchor. It's a high-value, evergreen topic that has to pass strict criteria before you even hit the record button. According to the playbook, we're looking for high YouTube search volume, low blog keyword difficulty, and a really strong buyer intent. You're not just making a video, you are engineering an asset that's meant to earn for years, not just a few days. Moving right along to Section 2, Layer 1, YouTube ad revenue. So the first layer of this whole thing is your anchor YouTube video. But to really optimize it, we gotta clear up the confusion between CPM and RPM. CPM is just what the advertisers pay. RPM, on the other hand, that's the actual money going into your pocket after YouTube takes its chunky 45% cut. RPM is your true income metric, and it is heavily dictated by your niche, viewer geography, and of course, your video length. Now, looking at the data from the playbook here, this is where it gets absolutely fascinating. Not all views are created equal. Literally, niche selection is your biggest lever. A personal finance or B2B software video can easily earn 5 to 8 times more per view than a gaming video. If you want high RPMs, you absolutely have to target topics where advertisers are eager to spend heavy dollars. Of course, getting the click is only half the battle, right? The other half is keeping our goldfish-like attention spans actually engaged. And that's where the playbook's retention engineering comes in. We're talking about an instant 30-second outcome hook, delivering your first major value by minute 4, using pattern interrupts every 90 seconds to reset their attention, and throwing in a rehook at the 8-minute mark. This kind of structure literally forces the algorithm to pay you more. All right, let's hit Section 3, Layer 2, blog display ad revenue. This second layer is where the magic really starts happening. You're taking that exact same YouTube video and turning it into an SEO-optimized blog article. And thanks to AI, you can take a 10-minute video transcript, which is usually around 1,500 to 2,000 words, and convert it into a structured blog post in under 45 minutes. You just extract the transcript, use AI to clean up the filler, map your video chapters straight to H2 headings, and drop in a few screenshots. Bam! You are now capturing Google search traffic that your video completely missed. Now, as you might guess, blog display ad revenue is a progression. As your traffic grows, you climb the ad network ladder. You'll probably start with Google AdSense, sure, but eventually you want to move up to Ezoic, Mediavine, and Raptive. You're effectively doubling your revenue per 1,000 visitors at each new tier. And remember, this is all from that exact same original intellectual property. Next up, Section 4, Layer 3, minimum viable tools. This layer right here, this is the secret weapon that most creators completely ignore. We're talking about building a free, highly targeted web tool. Whether it's a compound interest calculator for the finance niche or a keyword difficulty estimator for SEO, these tools do something incredible. They capture incredibly high-intent email subscribers and naturally set up affiliate upsells. Why? Because the user is actively engaged in quantifying their specific, immediate problem.
Now, hold on. If you're sitting there thinking, I'm definitely not a developer, don't panic. The Playbook actually details exactly how to do this using AI. You can use prompts to have an AI write simple HTML and JavaScript over a single weekend. You host it for free on platforms like Netlify or Vercel, and this is the absolutely crucial part. You gate the final save results or get full report feature right behind an email capture form. You've basically just created a lead generation machine that runs on autopilot.
Which brings us to Section 5. Layer 4, affiliate and email stacking.
So you've got the traffic flowing and the emails captured. Now we monetize. We do this using the Income System's AI affiliate stacking strategy. Basically, this means offering 3 tiers of products: a premium Tier 1 primary product, a mid-range Tier 2 alternative, and a high-volume Tier 3 supplementary product, like a book. By doing this, every buyer type at every single budget level converts somewhere. But listen, you don't just paste some links and cross your fingers. No way. You drive these affiliate sales through a highly automated 5-email nurture sequence. Here's how it flows. A subscriber enters through your free tool. Day 1, you deliver those tool results. Day 2, you send them back to your YouTube video, which boosts your watch time. Day 4, you point them to the blog deep dive, getting those display ad hits. Day 6 is a soft affiliate mention. And finally, Day 9, a direct product recommendation. You're smoothly cycling them through your entire content core, building massive trust and driving conversions systematically.
Finally, Section 6, the compounding revenue machine. Let's put this all into perspective. Imagine you create a killer standalone YouTube video. It does pretty well, maybe earns about $1,100 from ads, and most creators just stop right there. But by building out all 4 layers of the content core, the blog, the tool, the email sequence, the affiliate stack, that exact same topic, that exact same intellectual property is pushed to generate over $2,550 a month. You are more than doubling your revenue without having to come up with a single new video idea.
And because these assets are totally evergreen and they're constantly cross-pollinating traffic, the scaling potential here is just staggering. Scaling up to just 10 active content cores can build you a predictable online business, pulling in over $20,000 a month. The YouTube video feeds the blog feeds the tool feeds the email list, and the email list feeds right back into YouTube. It is a brilliant, closed-loop system of compounding growth.
Look, if you're absolutely exhausted by the algorithm treadmill, it's time to stop leaving your hard-earned money on the table. To implement this entire tactical framework for yourself, from the AI tool prompts right down to the email templates, go get the Ad Revenue Stacking Playbook and more AI income systems from Income Systems AI today. So ask yourself, are you just building a temporary audience, or are you actually engineering a compounding digital asset?